Alrighty, so the entire time that Demon King has been out, I have actually not used LV with him just because I don't know, there's so many melees that I could try, and there's a whole bunch of other demons that I kind of want to give a try as well. I figured LR melee was probably a given that he was going to be good, but somebody was telling me that if I use him on second, or going second, which I'm trying to lower my CC. I'm finally realizing that all the investments I have done into my account at this point have finally added up, and it's really, really hard to lower my CC a bit. So we are on... Oh, I need to actually fix the links on this thing really quickly. But basically the idea that he was saying is that with this new debuff that I have on the Demon King, and if I put Sario Link actually on melee, I can do some insane damage because of all the boosts and everything that the Demon Team actually gets. So I am on attack crit with melee here. I have put Estarossa on attack crit as well, because this was the set I actually built for him originally, and then everybody was just kind of like, oh, well, with demons you just kind of want to go first because it doesn't really matter. The damage is crazy. So I've put him on there to try to lower some CC a little bit. I don't have an attack crit set for him. I think I'm going to end up building him one at some point, but not right now. I do think that HP defense is fine for the most part, but I don't know. It seems like everybody wants to go second with him. But anyways, I've taken my gear off of QSAC just to try to lower it as much as possible. I've put on evasion food, and we will try to hop in and see how it goes. Obviously, I'm already in Challenger. We're just doing a little bit of testing today. It's the end of the week for this video, so I've unfortunately already pushed into Challenger. And yeah, it's going to be a little, bot heavy, I would imagine. Sometimes I do get lucky and find some actual decent players and stuff like that when I play Challenger, but for the most part, it's probably going to be bot city. This is not really great, I would say. I gotta be really careful with this one. This is not ideal, I would say. More than likely, this is a bot, I would think, but it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. There's a little bit of latency here. I'm gonna assume that this is a real player. We're just gonna attack into it and see how it goes. Okay, he's not running evasion food, so that kind of gives me some hope that it... Well, I guess that actually takes away my hope of assuming that it's a real player, actually. With that taunt gone, he's got the Merlin in the back for ult rush set up. We merge into a pure RNG level 3 on Demon King. The fact that he merged cards right there actually gives me hope that it might be a real player, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Hits the evasion food there. I gotta be a little careful. I guess I could technically kill him right here to get rid of... but it's going to be tough. I'm not going to be able to... This will help reset some of the ultimate move gauge. I guess I just go for the Merlin, right? Go for the Merlin. Is that going to kill Merlin, though, with no stacks on? Probably not. Maybe I should have used the Tentacle Blade on him, actually. The Flood card would have probably been better. Well, this should hopefully deal some pretty good damage. Yeah, pretty good overall. That's without stat boost as well, so... We have now killed 2 characters with Estarossa. I assume it's still going to only take 1 ultimate move gauge off, or will it be 2? It was only 1. Okay, but he has pop stats, so he either has to choose to AoE, okay, or single target. So, unfortunately, didn't really get to see LV there, but the Frowner threw me off a bit. Obviously, I can't use too many AoEs or anything there, so let me see what we can find. Alrighty, we have another demon team here. I have less CC, so that is good for me, I guess. And I can basically AoE spam if I really want to. With him going first, he's using a Demon King card. Actually, I think that's going to be the AoE card, so it's going to eat that with the evasion, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, it would be kind of better, I guess, to take that with melee on the team, so that way we can rank it up and everything, but... it doesn't really matter because he's a bot, and bot behavior is crazy. So, genuinely not sure. I mean, I assume that I can kill Demon King here, I'm gonna imagine I can, even though that's not doing a whole lot. Level 3 cards kind of go crazy, and sorry, a Link. So I'm pretty sure that's below 50%, and then boom. Yeah, okay. Looking pretty good so far. We do pop True Magic there. We're back to full HP, though. I have Ultimate in hand. He has to kill Demon King off this turn, or else I pop stats. And it'll actually merge these into a level 2, which will then be ranked up into a level 3. Actually doing pretty good damage against me there, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, well, I don't know why. I mean, he's dark, I guess, so I guess it's going to be him going against whoever. The bot just decides, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but Estarossa always gets the business. Because he's encroached, I assume it's not going to be too crazy. We're going to try it just in case, but we're going to go for this. This is with encroachment, but we're going to put a couple of extra stacks on. That actually ends up taking stacks off, technically, because we killed Estarossa there. Does it still do okay? I mean, this is a bot, so it's not crazy, but 4 million while encroached? Or did I... Actually... Does killing Estarossa get rid of the encroachment? I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know that I was even able to see because it swaps to my character and then it immediately doesn't show my health bar or buffs there, so not sure on that. I think that had to have gotten rid of Estarossa with that much damage, right? Alrighty, we had a little bit of load time on this one, so it's possible we got a real player here. I am going second. I think, honestly, taking off the gear on my my Cusack has almost solidified the fact that I'm going to go second. Like, I've definitely seen people with lower CC than me, for sure. Like, every once in a while I see somebody below 300k, but normally those people are running Fraudrin comp or something kind of peculiar, so that way they're actually lowering their CC by quite a bit. But I think I'm actually going to be in a pretty decent position here. He doesn't level me all the way up to level 3s, unfortunately. So I'm not 100% sure that I can kill here. Because if I do this, I actually get more stacks on. But because we're testing out LV's damage anyway, I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna see how it goes. Decent damage there. We're doing the level 3 first, so if he doesn't deal damage cap basically with the level 2, which maybe he does. Okay, we actually do. Then it was going to drop the ball on the level 2 of anything. So actually looking pretty decent there. We obviously give him True Magic, but we have cards to rank up here, so if he does end up AoE or, well, I think it's a bot too, because Estarossa always just attacks into LV melee no matter what, because of the type advantage. He's doing really good damage too, which is scary. Does melee attack... Oh, he triple attacked with Estarossa. That's unfortunate. So he's dead. He is gonzo. I was kind of hoping that melee would attack into Estarossa there and I'd be fine, but not quite a win there. Or with not quite a melee showcase on that one. I don't really know. I guess technically I need to get rid of this, so let me just put some more stacks on. We're going to do this. I'm kind of hoping that's still enough damage. The dogs are barking in the back. They'll probably take a short break after this match, but is this going to be able to kill both of them is the question. Boom. Okay, that's more than enough damage, of course. Got rid of the ult there, which is great. Can I kill melee here, though? Okay, still kills melee. Looking really good. I really want to build the attack crit set for him already, but I'm being a little cautious. I do already have sets for Ludo made and ready to go, so I don't have to worry about building a gear set for her whenever she drops on global. But yeah, I want to be sure, because there's also rumors of a collab coming soon, so I'd like to save as many materials as possible for that, just in case. Because if I have to build, you know, 4 new characters out of the blue, that's obviously very material heavy, so need to be able to have those mats ready for that. So give me just a second. We'll find another match. Alrighty. Ooh, King and Lostvayne is very interesting. I'm also going first, which is a bit more interesting, I would say. I'm pretty sure that's a bot. We're going to bait just in case, because that's what I would do in a typical scenario. We're just going to try to get as much damage out onto the man as we can. He has lost, or, well, I guess that was going to disable recovery either way. He did not have Tarmiel Link on his Demon King, which is very peculiar. We now have him pretty much dead to rights and half HP on these two. Luckily, that actually gets evaded. That's really nice, actually. This might really hurt. Oof, that does hurt. And then, ooh, it's going on to Esterosa, so it's not that big of a deal. I was going to say if King attacks, it actually might not kill because King's damage is actually pretty pitiful. It's kind of insane. I really wish that he didn't suck as bad as he did, because King is really cool to me. Really like King a lot, but yeah, so it is what it is, I guess. That's an AoE. That'll give us pretty good stacks, so we should pretty much be good to go here. Wow, okay, 420, bro. Actually kind of crazy. Didn't expect a level 2 there to completely wipe everybody, because they still had half HP, which, I mean, I understand that King is not like a crazy tanky character or anything like that, but Lostvayne can be pretty tanky. So I'm a little impressed by that, which I don't know what kind of gear set he had on, but yeah, I don't know. Either way, we're pretty much good for this match. I do want to say, though, by the way, you know, obviously I was gone. I was not at my normal setup for the past week. Appreciate all you guys' patience, because, you know, obviously the mic quality was not great. Got several comments of people being like, bro, what's up with the mic? Completely understandable. You know, it is what it is. I just had to make do with what I had. So, I didn't want to just not upload, so I figured, you know, I'd just give you guys something. But either way, one last match here. We are back. Alrighty, dude, we have literally had a full clean sweep of demon teams. This basically never happens. Like, normally I'm like, oh, like, let's find demon teams, and it's it's like Sin City, or I go up against these weird, like, Malascula comps or something like that I can't really fight normally against. I don't know, it's always kind of like a huge toss-up, but it has been demon after demon after demon on this one, which I can appreciate. So this gives me a little bit better, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, like, who I'm going up against with this team specifically. I almost kind of wish I could have seen it against the Sins team a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. So I still probably need to bait, so I'm going to, but okay, he's not running evasion food, so I can use this. He does have Nanashi, which is, I'm not really a big fan of running Nanashi on anything other than unknowns. I understand that he's kind of like a staple character that people run on goddesses, which is understandable because they don't really have the greatest backliner, especially with Tristan being a bit of a letdown, but, I don't know. I just think it's a little bit of a miss, I think, using Nanashi in some scenarios. Like, I get it. He gives you defense-related stats and everything, but it's only going to be on, like, a max of, like, 2 units, which is unfortunate. And, I don't know, you just don't get the most use out of his passive, which obviously, like, it is what it is, but I typically hate when I can't fully utilize a character. But, honestly, this was pretty good. This was actually really, really cool. I do like running, like, when I want to run Lostvayne, I run him on a demon team because I just genuinely think that the demon synergy is great, and you know, just getting those extra stats and stuff like that. Plus, I feel like the demon team is a little bit more manageable. Like, if I wanted to go like full scumbag mode, I would just run the regular Sins team because there's so much damage reduction that it's really hard to kill the whole team once you get your Deanne stance on. Like, obviously it can be done, but I don't know. I don't like the Sins team. It feels really scummy to me. So that's personal opinion, by the way. If you're running the Sins team, it is what it is. Like, do whatever you want to do. Do whatever makes you happy. It's a video game at the end of the day, so feel free to run whatever you really want to. But not my thing, personally. But yeah, I do like running the Sins team. And honestly, his damage has been fantastic. So yeah, pretty enjoyable altogether. Plus, like, you know, this when you're going up against other demon teams, the AoEs are kind of like a staple. Like, you want to throw those AoEs out and everything, because obviously you want to, most of the AoEs on the demon team anyway that you're going to be throwing out first are going to be like Infects or the Mark of Death from Demon King, so that way you can stop my Demon King from healing back with Tarmiel links, so it's kind of like a win-win in some ways because you're going to rank up Lostvayne with, you know, the AoE cards and everything, and then I can kind of retaliate. So kind of cool overall. I mean, kind of weird that it took me this long to try out Lostvayne on the Demon team, but you know, there's a lot of other comps and stuff like that people are running. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one.